When I think of a pub classic, Richo, I'm thinking fish and chips.
Yes.
And that's what I'm making today, but with a couple of Priya twists in there that I'm very excited to
There
show
has to
you.
be a Priya twist in there
There
somewhere.
has to be, but I'm terribly excited. I've got sweet potatoes here. Could you give us a good glug of olive oil, please?
Yes, I can do
and
that.
some salt, and I'm going to add some herbs, some oregano dried and some rosemary.
Nice.
And I know chips normally look like white potato, but I'm doing sweet potato because it's lower GI.
Gotcha.
So it's better for your blood sugar levels, and it's also really high in fibre. So it's just a nice, healthier alternative.
And it's got a great flavour as well, so I love it. Yeah.
And it's delicious.
Yes, exactly.
So, Richo, if you're happy to chuck that in the oven, that's going in for 30 minutes on 180 degrees. This is where the recipe starts to take a bit of a Priya turn with the fish. And I'm using snapper today with the skin on, but you can use barramundi, whatever you like, as long as it's a white, firm, fleshed fish.
I was going to say, you could pull anything out of the ocean and put it in the...
You could, you absolutely could. Yep. But here we go, Richo. There's an Indian twist on this today.
Okay.
And we are going to marinate this in some garam masala and some Indian spices.
Whoa,
and
I'm liking this
recipe, I have to tell you, when we are together, my grandma, my aunt, my mum, this is what we make. My grandma says we're going to make the fried fish.
I'm smelling these spices. It's really aromatic and I'm loving it so far.
I'm going to put a little bit of chilli in, Richo, because I'm learning with time with you that you actually cannot handle the heat. Okay. So I'm going to go gently on the chilli. So this combination, Richo, that I put in here is garam masala, ground cumin, some turmeric for that beautiful yellowy colour. My family say the turmeric's very important for that.
Yep.
And a little bit of chilli powder. Please, yes, some ginger and garlic, absolutely essential in here. And then a lot of lemon juice is absolutely critical.
I'm really loving the aroma that's coming from that bowl. Lots of really good flavours, and it's something that if you haven't tried these sort of spices before, give them a go, because I'm really, really impressed with this.
He's impressed with this. Now, Richo, all I do is combine this, and you could let this sit overnight for a couple of hours, or you can go on and crack on and cook it, and that's what we're going to do today.
Okay.
You've got some oil already preheated, and I'm going to leave you in charge of that because that is your expertise and you do it very safely.
I'll put on my deep fryer hat.
Perfect. Now you're going to cook that so it gets golden and crispy outside. I'm going to start whipping up a side salad, a kachumba. So an Indian traditional salad with some tomato, cucumber, red onion, lemon juice. And it's all going to come together in the best pub meal you've ever had.
Kachumba, I love that word.
Richo, I reckon that fish is nearly, crispy on the outside.
I'm loving
now,
it.
You have said to me you cannot believe that there's no flour in this batter.
Well, normally when you have fish and chips at a pub, it's either crumbed or floured, or even battered with beer batter. But having no batter on it at all or no flour on it in any description, this is quite different for me.
It's very different, but look at that flavour, and you've got the skin, which gets really crispy.
Yes.
If you do a whole fish like this, you get the fins, which get crispy. It's glorious.
I love that.
Yes.
You know, we call it the collar. So you dust it with the spices and then deep fry it. Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
This kachumba that I've whipped up very quickly will go beautifully with the fish. Every pub meal has a side salad.
And how many of those salads have you got with limp lettuce and soggy tomatoes? Anyone working in a pub, make sure your salads are fresh and lively like that. It's so simple, isn't it?
I agree, and it complements the meal beautifully. And gives us some rainbows as well, in addition to the sweet potato that we've got going on here.
Gotcha.
So our sweet potato fries are nice and crispy, and we've got the herbs on there, so they're basically a meal all on their own. But wait, there's more.
I'm loving this basket. It's almost like an Indian fish basket, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. So let's put some fish on top.
Okay, got that.
And then it always needs a final little dash of lemon.
You squeeze it on top.
Just a little bit. And that, I'm telling you now, is an absolute mind-blowingly good dish.
Can I have a taste of it?
You can, absolutely. Okay. But wait, there's more.
Oh, we're going to pour some wine.
We are. We're going to have it with a glass of wine, because what goes together beautifully? Fish and a really crisp, beautiful white wine.
I'm loving this.
So today we're going to have a Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay, one of my favourites. I'll just help you pour that out.
You are, and you're also...
there we go.
He's ensuring he's got a big glass. I know what's happening here, Richo. Beautiful. We can have a cheers and then we can enjoy the fish. Cheers. Richo.
That's delicious.
We've got to get into this fish.
Okay, I've just got
Give
the
it a
fork
crack.
here. I'm going to grab a little piece off here and give that to you.
Oh, thank you.
Little piece for
Oh,
you.
my goodness, this doesn't happen in my family. Normally we're all going for it.
really moist. It's cooked beautifully. And the flavours, those Indian flavours are fantastic. I'm really loving this.
I'm glad you love it. You might be invited for family dinner now.
I'll be there.